game for the elimination. The loser will be eliminated out of the tournament, whereas the winner will proceed further in the tournament. So just taking a quick look on the bans. Dazzle banned out from the first phase by Risen Gaming. Followed up by Kunka ban by Infamous. Okay, decent ban up here in the first phase. A quick look at the players. CZ, RPK Fog, Slendruna, Showtime, Convict on Risen Gaming, and Domination, Roger, Absent, Alas, Nightmare on Infamous Gaming. Best of luck to both the teams. May the best team win, because the loser will be eliminated, so that will be bad for him. Arc Warden ban coming up here by Risen Gaming. Okay, I don't think they are prepared for any what I call that. Never mind, they just banned out Arc Warden. A Beastmaster banned out here. Okay, pretty much makes sense. Those two bans coming up by Infamous Gaming, Kunka and Beastmaster, both really good laning heroes, and both are banned out.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
A Grimstroke has been out of the game. Okay, Grimstroke is a bit good hero, while he could be run in the position 4. Offlane, good harassing hero with his Phantom and Ink as well. His ulti, pretty much good hero in laning stage, whereas in mid game also. With his nukes and stuff, good kill potential in the lane also. Okay, a pretty much good hero, banned out. And why do I see only half pictures in their banners? Like I can see, maybe that's a cat's tail. Anyways, a Windrunner banned out, and the first pick by Risen Gaming will be the Lich King. And I guess this Infamous Gaming, their logo is some kind of a predator skull, I guess. I don't know, I just see half of the images on their banners.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Tinker! What the hell is happening here? Okay, they picked Tinker on the first pick. So pretty much sure and confident about that hero by Infamous Gaming. And followed up by Rubik pick here. Okay, good pick. Rubik post 4, post 5 can run in both support phase. And a Sladar picked up by Risen Gaming. Okay, I guess a Lich and Sladar good in the lane if they're going to go on the off lane. Good kill potential, harassing heroes, kind of a tanky lineup. Fine, goes good on the off lane. Magnus has been removed out of the game by Risen Gaming, so they don't want to take any chances with that hero. Actually, I think that was a pretty good hero for themselves. Actually, I don't know why they banned it out themselves. If they were to run a Magnus and a Lich combo setup, that would be really good. But I don't think they are any kind of prepared for that hero. So just Magnus, you have to go out of this game, my nigga. Anyways, Undying banned out by Famous Gaming. Undying is pretty much seen banned out in this tournament. I don't know. I don't see any one of them picking it either, but always where I see it, the hero is being banned out most of the time. And Slark ban followed up by Risen Gaming. So Slark has been banned out. Fine, makes sense. So what is your strategy here? Like in Famous Gaming, with a pretty much surprising pick on the early pick there, Tinker picked up Python. So will it be some kind of an unusual role for him, or is he just going to go in the middle? So I don't think. Well, that can be a surprise maybe. Anyways, Zeus banned out there. Okay, Zeus might be banned out if this Tinker is going to go in mid. So I guess like 80% this Tinker will be mid because they have banned out Zeus there. That pretty much makes sense. So the third pick for Infamous Gaming, they're taking pretty much time here for their third pick. Reserves time is being used here. Come on guys, you don't have all day. It's your pick. I don't know, they're taking a lot of time here, and they pick Ursa Warrior. Holy shit! Like, what are these? So both the cores have been revealed here by Infamous Gaming, whereas I can see like this PA might be running in the safe lane. Okay. RPK, the drafter for Ryzen Gaming, and Atlas, or what is he? Alas, he is the drafter for Infamous Gaming. Fourth pick for Infamous, the tire team. Well guys, I'm alone here casting your game tonight because my co-casters are not available in our studio. Maybe they will be joining us in the later games for tonight. And a Bristol back pickup by Infamous Gaming. Okay. Offline Bristol back. Carry Ursa. Or is he a position 4 also? Maybe. Because I have seen Ursa position 4 run up coming up by teams in the pro scenes. Maybe he's going to run up as a position 4 also. He has that potential to run as a position 4 Ursa also. Are they going to do that in this game? It would be really interesting to see that. If he's going to run like a roaming hero. Moving forward, fourth pick coming up for Ryzen Gaming. Ursa is really has the potential to run as a roaming hero. You know, he can just go in the jungle for some farms if he is lacking behind. Good, you know, like early ganking potential. While he gets his face boots, run can have an orb of venom. Just catch a hero, get on him. Also, Devolver picked up by Resident Gaming, sir. Okay, a good pick. I can see there. Counters Bristol back in the mid game. Ursa also quite a bit. Good matchup against the Tinker if the Tinker is going to run in the mid. A good, decent and a wise pick coming up here by Resident Gaming's Outwell Devourer.
5 seconds.
Also buffed up in this patch. I have seen, excuse me, I have seen many teams picking up here Outwell Devourer as their mid hero. Yeah, he's a good, decent hero for mid. Whereas in the mid game, in the later game, also he has a significant impact in the game. No, but he needs some kind of a farm there in the early stage.
Radiant team.
If Sladar and Lich are able to cope up with him, gank in the mid, give him some early farm, that hero could go wild. And that is the thing where Infamous Gaming should be avoiding that. They have to shut this PA and Outwell Devourer in the early stage so that they can have their own, where I can say some, what is that thing called? Like their impact in the early game. So a silencer ban coming up here by Infamous Gaming. Silencer ban. Okay, makes sense. He can counter Bristol back in the lane. Whereas Tinker also might be countered somewhere in this stage. Okay, a decent ban there, Silencer. Whereas Phantom Lancer is banned by Infamous Gaming. Okay, they are even hoping that this Ursa is going to go somewhere in the position 4 lane. So they have banned out Phantom Lancer. So is this going to happen in this game today that we might see this Ursa running as a roaming hero? As I said, that would be really interesting to see Ursa.
Dire
Excuse me. Ancient Apparition picked up your... Okay, that would not be happening here. So they have a roaming hero picked up here. Barathrone Bristol back picked up here by Infamous Gaming, whereas AA is picked up by the Risen. So this is the lineup which we are going to see in the game. A quick look at the heroes: Lich, Sladar, Phantom Assassin, Outwell Devourer, and AA picked up by Risen Gaming, whereas Tinker, Rubik, Ursa Warrior, Bristol Back, and Spirit Breaker picked up by Infamous Gaming. Okay, a pretty much decent lanings and matchups here. Heroes, I can see both the teams have early, mid, and later game potential. As I said, both the teams have it like a decent, fair amount of mid game as well, where I can see Ursa Warrior, Bristol Back making a significant impact in the later games as well, whereas PA and Outwell Devourer doing the same for Team Risen Gaming. So decent matchup here by both the teams in the laning stages as well as in the gank potential things. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the matchup here. So as I said, this is going to be an elimination game, just a single game. The loser will be eliminated out of the bracket and the winner will be heading forward in the tournament. So wishing So a quick pause coming up here, the traditional pause, as I call it, the Indian traditional pause. So I am Simbad, guys. I'm casting this game for you. I hope you like it. Just go on to our channel on We would really appreciate that. What's coming up here? So the game begins quite okay. Where I see a good first minute smoke coming up here by team. The safe lane. Yeah, I'm controlling. And on the off lane, I see they are going to go a tri lane. Nope. What is happening?
30 seconds to battle.
They are pinging out. I guess there will be some sort of action here. Bounty rules they are trying. Where I can see also Devour and Lich are going to contest on this side of the map. Whereas, yeah, and whereas there is a charge onto Phantom Assassin. They self-crush, but telekinesis is wisely used, using and placing him on the cliff so that he is just away. Now Sladar is in trouble, whereas on the bottom, Audi crystal back at secured by also Devourer here. And what do I see here? Also, whereas AA, holy shit, AA is going for the mid here. Excuse me, guys, I'm sort of not well. A quick charge coming up here, and that is broken by the Stealth Grush from Slider. Body blocks coming up here by Split Breaker, but that's not enough. I didn't really think that this AA is going to go for the mid here. Whereas also Devourer is going for the safe lane. And a tri-lane setup from Infamous Gamings here. Whereas Spirit Breaker is trying to pull the lane. Yeah, he will be successfully pulling that. Here again. I think there was some kind of a technical issue here. Slider was caught off guard there in the jungle, and Ursa picking up that kill. And in the mid, Tinker is taking up pretty much damage here from the ancient apparition. Thought of a solo lane here on the bottom, where Lich is continuously was, I mean, continuously pulling that lane, but this is now just broken up by the Bristleback. He will be able to pull his grips there. And on the top lane, PA is going for Rubik, but I don't think that would be really good for her, as Bara has charged, but he will be caught on the cliff there. Was able to do nothing. Yeah, okay. And in the mid, where I can see Ancient Apparition is kind of leading in the CS. Now he's waiting for the rune, but unfortunately, Lich will be grabbing that his rune, going for the Tinker. He's caught off guard here, trying to go for the TP. Will he be able to make it? Yes, he is going to make it, whereas Bara was charging onto him, but quickly cancels it. There is a pause coming up. What is this? They are calling out GG or something? What was it? Okay, there was some. Okay, that was a mistake, I suppose. Anyways, Tinker in his base coming back here, whereas Ancient Apprentice is almost there. It's level 5, whereas Tinker is sitting on the 4th level. Now he is trying to make some kind of a rotation here. I see he's going on the top lane, followed up by Slider. They are pinging out there. Okay, he is here to collect that bounty rune. Holy shit, what are you doing, dude? Now there is a quick charge on the Slider, and a telekinesis was used up by Rubik. Now he is caught off guard there, brought down to 60% on his HP, trying to follow up with his right clicks. There is a cold feet connecting onto him, but that won't be really enough to bring him down, where Rubik goes on to his safety. There is a march coming up here. Laser on to. What is happening here? Okay. Auto Devourer and Lich in the enemy jungle there. And on the top lane, Ursa is left alone, who is being harassed here by Phantom Assassin. Face boots have been picked up here. Ursa trying to go onto Slider. There was a quick stealth gush used by him, bringing him onto safety, whereas PA is trying to right click. And on the mid lane here, holy shit, I just missed it out, where Ancient Apprentice was brought down by the 3 heroes here from Infamous Gaming, but he was able to manage to get that kill on Rubik, so that was a fair trade, I suppose. Household Devourer having an easy lane here, where she is solo in that lane, and Bristleback is forced to go out in the jungle. They're not able to do anything. On the top lane, Slider is caught off guard here. Doesn't have that self gush on time. Now PA going on to Ursa, but I think that is not really enough, where there are 3 heroes here now trying to counter that initiation, trying to punish them. Okay, Ursa is going on to. There is a Sinister Gaze and a Gush coming up there. Ursa is in trouble, PA trying to go for those right clicks. Doesn't have that mana here. Just one click away, and Lich is disconnected here. One click away to get that kill onto Ursa, and I don't think she has it mana to go for the dagger. And there is no. There is a telekinesis on Rubik here. I don't think he will allow PA to go for that right click there. I suppose this Ursa will be going safely back to his base, or maybe, yeah, base. I don't think he has that. Okay, he will be going to his shrine, I suppose. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, as I knew it, he would be using his telekinesis, and there is a gush coming up by Slaughter. Now Rubik, he himself in trouble. A quick rotation by Ultra Devourer, disrupting Bara on. Okay, was able to manage to secure that kill on Spirit Breaker. And Ursa going back to that shrine, shrining up and securing some of the neutral creeps in that jungle. And P rotating on the bottom here, where Bristleback is level 5 and P is sitting on level 4 here. I don't think this solo matchup against Bristleback and P would be favoring Phantom Assassin in any ways. Charge coming up here, but he will be cancelling that, as he knew he is going really deep into that tower, and maybe he saw that Lich coming up, backing in the river. And Outwell Devourer able to manage to get that terror on the top, where the first tower falls on the 8th minute mark, and Risen Gaming secure that first tower. And are they going to get any kill on the bottom here, where there is a quick rotation coming up here? 4 heroes are going up in the bottom lane, and there is a quick TP, but there is a cancel coming up from the disruption, and they will be able to get that kill. Odie secures the kill for himself, bringing down the Bristleback, and now Infamous Gaming has to retreat as their Rambo has fallen down there. And Ursa trying to get some farm on the top lane, where he is sitting on the face foot and trying to go for the Blink Dagger, I suppose. And in the mid, both heroes trying to get some amount of CSs on their account. Disruption coming up on Barostrom, and they are quickly pinging out in the mid. I think there is a quick charge here onto Lich. He's there, but he's going to back out. And also Devourer trading right clicks on Grubik, and there was, and now he is in trouble, where there are rotations coming up from Infamous Gaming. They are going charging on to Lich. There was a self gush connecting and a disruption, yes, saving their heroes. Now they are retreating back. There was an Ice Blast used earlier in the game, but it was not enough. Distracting herself, Outwell Devourer now going to chase on to Rubik, where I see Bara is also being caught out here. Too much. Holy shit, that was a kill on to Ursa Warrior. A charge coming up here for Slaughter, but I don't think they are going to go here. A disruption coming up by Outwell Devourer on Bara. And the rockets and lasers connecting on to Slaughter. Telekinesis on to Outwell Devourer. There will be a kill there for Tinker. Ice Blast connecting on to nobody here. Sorry guys, please bear with me. So after a long duration of action, players they are going on to the lane trying to secure some of the creeps for themselves. Just taking a quick look at the item build here. Odie has her force staff and boots, whereas A has the Urn of Shadows. Urn of Shadows, yes. And Boots of Travel here picked up by Tinker. And they are going for the Sheer Through on the off lane. And a quick charge on also Devourer here, followed up by Rockets. And there is a rotation coming up by Infamous Gamings here. 4 heroes are there available by both the teams on the either side of the river, whereas Phantom Assassin and Tinker are on the top lane here. Where I think he was caught off guard there. Yeah. Ursa in the jungle trying to make most of it. He has his blink dagger now. He has his blink dagger, shines up. And I think they were pinging here as Rubik. Okay, that. There is no much lead in the network here. Just an amount of kind of 1k lead here. Quick charge onto Studdard, where he has his double damage rune, so he was cancelled up there. Ursa Warrior coming up from behind, maybe he will spot. He will jump onto Phantom Assassin, charge is there, and it connects, and Sluddard going for that save there. Will manage to save P, and there's a turnaround where Bara was caught off guard there. Caught alone, as well as Ursa was brought down by Phantom Assassin. A quick, nice rotation coming up by heroes. They were managed, and as they managed to counter that initiation, and they were punished for their initiation there. And Odie now spots on Rubik and uses her Sanity Eclipse to bring that kill onto her account, where that was an easy kill. I think they have spotted out Bristol back there. And Ice Blast will connect onto Bristol back, bringing him down. Hey guys, I'm really not well here. So a 3-2 trade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and bring him down there.
Tower is under attack.
And they're pinging out that there might be an observer ward, and they are correct, as there is an observer ward there. As Bara charges OD, and there was a quick TP from her. So at this point also there is not much difference in the net worth here. Ursa has his Moby Mask, whereas Phantom Assassin is on her way to the battlefield.
Is under attack.
Spirit breaks. There is a charge connecting onto Lich there. And now there is a turn up coming here. 4 heroes charging onto. And an Ice Blast connecting onto Bara, bringing him down.
Radiant's top tower.
And there's a retreat coming up here by Infamous Gaming. And they were able to manage to find that Rubik in that jungle and bring him down. They're rotating on top as they were not able to spot that Bristol back. Ladar, dude, you actually didn't see him there. Ursa is in the Russian pit and has a double damage roll. I don't think he was nearly spotted there by the team, where he
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
as you heard Tidehunter saying, they murdered their own middle tower, but the middle tower was denied there. And Ursa takes that Aegis of Immortality and finds the region room. Lucky fellow. There. Both the teams trying to get some sort of farm in their own jungles here at this point of time. Both the teams in their jungle. Also trying to push the top lane, whereas Slider is trying to push his bottom lane. And Agam Scepter queued up by AA.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
The middle tower sitting on to like 20% of his HP here. Ursa has the Aegis of Immortality, but I don't think he is able to capitalize with that thing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There are quick TPs coming up here in the bottom lane and charge on Leech. Ice Blast connecting to Tinker in a bit, but he will manage to TP. Yes, he will manage to get to safety.
I will rip you apart.
The top tower is sitting on to 14% of his HP here. Tinker continuously pushing out the lanes. charge connecting on to Slider here. I think they are going to go for it. And that sanity eclipse connecting onto Rubik as he manages to get 2 kills. And PM gets that kill on Bara. Tinker, Bara and Rubik are off the game for around 20 seconds each. 2 heroes down. That was not a good
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
initiation there as OD is trying to go into that base, disrupts Crystal back. There is a gush coming, right clicks from PA and Ice Blast is there connecting on to 2. Holy shit, that Chain Frost does that work, connecting on to 2 heroes, bringing them down. And there was a follow-up from the Ice Blast which managed to bring Ursa down. And they are heavily damaging that tier 2 and they bring it down to dust.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And this team is kind of retreating here as Ursa lost his ages in that fight, wasn't able to do much in that gank. But that nuke damage coming up from the Eclipse from Ori was enough to get his ages worn out. A 6 kill lead in fraction of seconds here on to Risen Gaming, where there was 1k lead in the bracket for Infamous. Now suddenly in just fraction of seconds turning on to Risen Gaming in like 6k lead. BKB picked up by Phantom Assassin here. Whereas Hooks of Defiance and the Vanguard. And Yasha and Kaya here on the top lane. There is a quick burst on to Sladar. And heroes are tipping on the shrine here and they're able to get that kill onto Lich. Now Auto Devourer is in trouble. Lich trying to TP out. Yes, he will be successfully TPing out from there, but Oni was caught off guard there as Ursa was able to get that kill onto Odi. 3 down on the Risen Gaming here. And Frost Ice Blast connecting on to Ursa on the top lane. And he is going for the Black King bar. Almost 400 gold away. And Ursa will be available in like 1 minute and 45 seconds round. And the Ancient and the Camp, they were able to get that Ancient Camp here. I think there was a 3 stack there. Monkey King bar queued up by Ursa Warrior as he has his Black King bar and Javelin available in his inventory. And PA going for that Desolator. Almost has one
Radiant structures are fortified.
little hammer in her back, trying to defend their top tower here. Portion will be up in 30 seconds. Are these players waiting for Roshan. Trying to make most in their jungle here by both the teams, and smoke coming up here from Ryzen Gaming. They are trying to find a Tinker in the jungle, and they will be able to find him. Holy shit! Lich, holy shit! You were just like a millisecond away to get him, but he was quick enough to blink away from there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they are going to take that,
Are fortified.
but
Radiant's top
fortification was used, whereas
tower has fallen.
Radiant's top tower falls to dust.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And there are quick TPs coming up on the top as there is a charge onto Auto Devourer. Ice Blast committed. And the nuke damage bringing Odie down, and Lich in trouble. Gets a kill. Slider also falls. There are 3 players down on Ryzen Gaming here.
Is under attack.
As PA is still in the jungle, couldn't make her way to that gank there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ice Blast connecting onto 2 heroes. And Dagger and Bara, dude, you're down. Trying to go on to Bristleback. Blade Mail is popped up by... Dude, come on, PA, man, you had your BKB. Tinker trying to go, and Sladar missing his gush there, and he will be able to get that kill. Yes, of course he will, but Lich will fall in the hands of Ursa Warrior. As now he is chased, there is a gush connecting onto him. The stolen sinister gaze from Rubik trying to, but he is disrupted here, and he will fall there. Yes, of course he will fall. He wasn't able to get that BKB out in that gank where she was nuked out from that rocket and lasers there from Tinker. But dude, you shouldn't be doing these sort of mistakes here. And this high tensed game here, I suppose. I think they are popping up on the Roshan. Yeah, Roshan is up. Here and bot down. Yes, he will be bot down. He is going on to Bara. Easy right clicks bringing him down. Now trying to go on to Ursa as he doesn't have his BKB. Just was 2 seconds away. And he goes down as Ryzen Gaming is going for the Russian now, as they know 2 heroes are down for Infamous Gaming, and there is no chance that they are going to contest this Russian. And an easy Russian for Team Ryzen as PA takes the Aegis and Odie secures the cheese. Invisibility rune, and there is a BKB on Odie as well now, and they are managed to scout Bristol back. There are quick disruption coming up, and then Ice Blast will connect Blade Mail. Will he be able to use that cheese? You have your cheese. My God, he wasn't able to use that cheese as he was brought down, and that right clicks onto Bara. Also Warrior jumping onto Lich brings him down. There is an egg is available onto PA. Holy shit, that nuke damage. And that chain frost connecting onto 2. Holy shit! Ultra kill for PA. That chain frost, my God. And I think this will be a rampage for PA. Dude, you have that potential. Will he be able to get that? No. But instead he will be brought down to ashes as Tinker manages to secure that double kill on PA as well as Ladar. My God, this PA is going nuts. As I could see that Chain Frost making the most damage here on those heroes there. Tinker trying to push the top lane where there was a team wipe and a buyback from Tinker. Rather, this will be easy for him to bring that Phantom Assassin down quite easily.
Haste!
So on the 35th minute mark, the network is like not much in difference. Tinker trying to push his lane in the bottom, where PA is there to defend that pressure on the bottom lane, and a quick BKB popped up by Ursa, brings down Lich, and trying to go on that PA. There is a burst onto that. Holy shit, this Auto Devourer, that burst damage brings down Bristol back as well, and there was a solo hero alive on Infamous Gaming as he goes, it is away. My God, that burst damage from that Odie. And now they are going to go on the high ground as there is cheese still available on Auto Devourer. Didn't use it since she has it like around maybe 5 minutes and 2 ganks were over. Didn't use it, and now they are able to get these racks down. They will secure this one set of racks from the bottom, and now they are just trying to go to get some damage, or maybe they are, yes, they will bring that tower down. When now there, holy shit, that PA jumping onto Rubik, bringing him down and bringing Bara down. My God, this PA is not stoppable at this point of time here. 7k, 8k, 9k lead. And celebrations coming up here from Recent Gaming as they are bursting those firecrackers. It's celebration time, says Ancient Apprentice. As they were able to get that mid racks also. 2 set of racks down for Infamous Gaming. And a 10k lead on Reason Gaming here. Slowly, this game is going out of the hands for Infamous Gaming's IC. And that MKB, I think, is not able to do much onto PA. And a Abyssal picked up by PA, and the cheese is also delivered to PA here. Bristol back, caught off guard, and PA going onto Spirit Breaker, Ice Blast connecting onto 3 heroes, where also Devolver gets the kill onto Rubik, and the PA manages to get the kill onto Bristol back, and holy crap, that crate! I think that was some 800 crit on that Ursa Warrior as he falls into dust and gets a buyback instantly, trying to get avoid that pressure in the mid. And these Roizen Gamings are unstoppable at this time, as they have a 14k lead, smoked up here, as they're able to manage to get the shrine. Holy shit, this PA, it's really hard to stop her now.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is falling.
Bristleback still away from the game, 18 seconds away from the game. What are they waiting for? Roshan will be available in 20 seconds. Smoke here. PA has the cheese. Shiva's got picked up here by Outfall Devourer, has the BKB, blinks in there, catches also Warrior, Ice Blast connecting on to 2 heroes, brings down Rubik, goes on to Spirit Breaker, now 4 heroes onto Bara, bringing him down. Also Warrior not able to do much, he had popped out his BKB, wasn't able to do anything in that game. Tinker trying to use some of his skills to bring down those heroes' HP using rockets. Dash! Use of the cheese at the point, exact point, and there is GG called out by Infamous Gaming, and they are going to be eliminated as Reason Gaming's move forward in this tournament. Reason Gaming victory. Holy shit, that PA did a lot in this game and managed their team to go forward in this tournament. And we will have the next match coming up in some time, viewers. Stay tuned for the next match. This was your caster Simbad, and signing off for this point here.